This is your boy JTZ for Sheezy Over Easy, like you. How it goes down. I want y'all to understand that I'm here to help. And welcome to our very first episode. Of and if you've read it already, where we discuss topics that will make you anything but mellow. Yeah, that's right. I'm not sure if we're gonna put that on PS4 rivals. And topics. We're gonna do it like that. And we're gonna share a little time with our friends. Oh snap, hold on a minute. Music kinda loud, isn't it? Hold on a minute. I hope y'all doing great today. I hope y'all Monday is amazing. I really do. I really hope y'all doing the dang thing, for real. I really hope y'all doing the dang thing. But hold on, we're gonna share it right quick, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna see if we can see what we can see. We're gonna try and we're gonna send it out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share a little time with your friends. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna put it on with the new show. And we're gonna put it on with the friends. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, cause we're gonna tackle it today. You know, sometimes I like to put it in perspective. We like to put it in perspective. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Alright, yeah, that's not, yeah, good. We ain't trying to get everybody in on it. Now. Oh. There we go. Headset on. Okay. Let's get into it, shall we? Today's subject is single by choice or by design. You know, I hear a lot of ladies say these days that they single by choice. Ain't nobody just gonna come up and disturb their peace. You know what I'm saying? And I think the climate that we in today, to where the male and female dynamic has been flipped, reversed, and swished. Yeah, when I say swish, I'm looking at you, soldier boy. If you know, you know. But anyway, you know, it feels like women are trying to being women. It's weird. It's a very weird, very odd dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's auntie. Hey, auntie. It's odd dynamic. You feel me? And it's only strange because men ain't changed. Since forever, we've been what? Protectors, providers. We gotta make our own way in this world. Green tea with ginseng. But these last 30, 40 years, women though, you know, women have, you know what I'm saying? They've been doing their thing. I ain't no shade. There is no good nor bad in this entire conversation. Let's just lay the parameters. Okay. Nothing will be in the categories of good and bad. It's just different. You know, it's a different world we live in today than it was 20 years ago. It's a different world we live in today than it was 40 years ago. God, it's way different than it was 50, 60 years ago. Read the books. Look at this video. The history is there. Although people try and rewrite history these days. But you know what I'm saying? Gaslighting is a real thing. Yeah, gaslighting is a real thing. Narcissism is a real thing. For real. For real. But, you know, the subject, you know what I'm saying, it's about... I hear a lot of women, you know what I'm saying, say they single by choice. I don't hear men really say that. It's not just something we say. I don't think you heard any straight male that like women say he's single by choice. I don't think you hear that a lot on the men's side. Every other single woman says that. Men, we don't say it like that. Maybe if we got a lot of homegirls or a lot of girls, you know, we hang around, those type of men may say that. But, you know what I'm saying, the normal everyday guy, you know, we don't say that. We too busy. We too busy doing our thing. We too busy on the game. We too busy networking. We too busy doing us. Living our best life. You feel me? And I think we tackling the subject of single. Are they single? Are we single by choice? Really? Because everybody wants somebody. That's just facts. Nobody wants to be alone. Nobody wants that. But we have people alone. So, I mean, just broad stroking it. Don't nobody want to be alone. So if nobody want to be alone, the people who are alone are not alone by choice. Because everybody wants somebody. That's just facts. Just as humans beings want to interact with other human beings. You feel me? Nobody want to be alone. So I sense a degree of cap. You feel me? I sense a degree of dishonesty in that phrase right there. You know? And I don't know if you with me on this. You know, I don't know if you with me on this, but I do sense a degree of BS in that statement, single by choice. I think that we live in a world today to where we use words as literal protection. You know, we may got a piece, you feel me? We may got a pew 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 pew. We may got one of them, you too. We may have vests, black bag, black vest, black bag. We have all that. You know, being the fair sex, women's weapon of choice is words and feelings. You know, words and feelings is how women attack. That's how they, you know, use sign language, shame, insult, guilt, and need to be right. That's popular. They do that. They do. Whenever a woman gets upset or gets, you know what I'm saying, bothered, it's sign language off rip. Shame, insult, guilt, and need to be right. It's like a playlist they run through. If they can't shame you, they guilt you. They shame you. That don't work, they guilt you. That don't work, they insult you before they guilt you. It's like if the insults don't work, they try and appeal to your emotions to guilt you. And try and prove a point that they need to be right on. Us men, we don't need to be right on nothing. We practical. You do push-ups, you get bigger muscles. You feel me? You lift heavy objects, you get bigger muscles. You know, we fight. Winner. The winner is the one who standing over the other one. The winner is the one who not asking to stop. The winner is the one who ain't on the ground saying no more. Easy. That's how simple us guys are. There are winners and there are losers. That's it. And we got so many categories. You can be a loser in one category and a winner in another. We simple like that. Simple. The 3 F's. Carnal mind. Feeding. And, you know what I'm saying? And fighting. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always playing feeding, fighting, and you know what I'm talking about? The end. You know what I'm saying? That's dudes all day. That's us. But women, they about their emotions. You know what I'm saying? They about how they feel. And that's the real disconnect between men and women. Men ain't about how they feel. Men is about practicality. We do the same thing all the time. We don't like change. We like to do the same thing, be comfortable, and excel at what we do. It's what we do. It's how we do it. It's who we are. Men have been fundamentally the same. 50 years. Well, I say fundamentally because the building blocks are there. You know? The building blocks are there for decades. We do the same thing. And I say fundamentally because we got these new kids now, these new, and let's talk about another thing. Yeah, this go trigger warning. This whole thing gonna be a trigger warning. Because we got to accept the truth. We got to look at and accept what is real. We have to. And what is real, we gotta look at the facts. Ever since the housing project in what was that? When did they start? In the 60s? When they said, hey, we're gonna give you this house, you know, 2-3 bedrooms, you and the kids can be there, but the baby daddy can't be nowhere around there. You're not allowed to bring the dude in now. For a while, some of them had the dudes hiding in the closet, you feel me? And other women completely, you know what I'm saying, was cool with it. That's literally how we got the baby mama culture right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's facts. You can look it up. These are facts. It's not my opinion. It's not up for debate. This is history. This happened. The government gave women money for their kids if they kicked the man out of the house. The housing projects. The projects. They just dropped the housing over the years. Now it's just the projects. Well, it was the projects. Now it's Section 8. You know, Section 8. These are not my opinions right here, people. These are facts. This is the history. And guess what? What is it? 2023 now? That was in the 60s. In the 90s, full force. And then when dudes started getting their jobs, women chose the government assistance, Section 8 and all that, instead of choosing a man. And they did this consistently for 10 years straight, the 90s. 10 years straight, the majority of women would rather have the kids in a government-assisted house with WIC, you know what I'm saying, food stamps, all that, rather than to have a man in the house making their own. And to be honest, all my life, that's the real reason I never, not one time, never signed up for food stamps. Hey, I qualify. Yeah, I could get them, struggling like everybody else. But no. I make my money and I get what I need out of my money. If I can't get it, I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? That's just the type of man my father raised me to be. He was in my life from birth. When I graduated, he was there. My first recital, he was there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my dad was there. Matter of fact, I got this old picture. I got this old picture right here, me and my pops. That me playing my trumpet at one of my concerts. And that's my daddy right there. Yeah, in my life, all my life. Matter of fact, I'll call my daddy after this over with. Feel me? Me and my daddy right here. He always been there. And I'm so happy about that. Because that's that man he raised. You know what I'm saying? I have a real... Now... we can get into the type of person my father is and his personality and those traits that carried on to me, you know, history, biology, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still trying to figure out my own way all these years, and I still have tendencies that my dad instilled in me because that's what I saw. What kids see, they imitate. Imitation is the practice. After so long, it becomes a part of you. And after you imitate something so long, that's you. That's who you are now, too. You know? I'm a gentleman. I love love. I love helping people. I help old people cross the street even today. I'd park the bike, help people cross a busy highway. Did it on 23rd Street the other day. Matter of fact, what was it? Matter of fact, it was Saturday. It was Saturday. This one lady was like, asked me, why are you so sweet to an old woman like me? She said. And I'm like, it's just how I was raised to be. I mean, this is me. This is what I do. I'm a very considerate, very loving, dutiful person. I have problems saying no. Yes, I have problems not having time helping people. I'm like Obito Uchiha. You feel me? I'm late to work because I was helping somebody. You know? It's just who I am. Who I've always been. That's the traits carried on, passed on that I learned from my father. I'm a hard-working man that'll get somebody that'll get somebody shirt off my back. I'll wear my undershirt if that's what they need. I stopped giving money away. You feel me? Because money don't exist. I will never give you nothing. So I don't give people money anymore. I don't lend money out no more. Because because money don't exist. It's a means to an end. It's paper. You feel me? And I never want to give somebody nothing. Nothing. I want to give you help. I want to give you something intangible that you can keep forever. I want to transfer good vibes and good energy to you, because I'm a ball of that. But we back to the subject. I've ranting off. We back to the subject. Single by choice or by design. Now, we was going over how the house and that gave women a choice back in the 60s, and they chose government assistance over their men consistently for 10 years, the 90s. You seen it. Some of us lived through it. And then after that, you had the Section 8 culture, the baby mama culture. And throughout all these years, you started getting songs represent the times, you know. You got the NWA representing the NWA was representing their time about the parasitic government programs like the city police departments who harass and, modern day slave catchers. Yeah, let's be real. Like I said, let's tell the truth. Modern day, even the ones that look like you, modern day, you feel me? Like the other day, had this sheriff speeding down the road on the wrong side of the road. I'm taking the right on my bicycle. He almost ran me off the road. I'm like, holy crap, he almost hit me. He was speeding on the wrong side of the road. I was one step off the ledge. You feel me? Like that. Like Huey's girlfriend. You feel me? Then this cat gon' hit the lights, do a U-turn, come up to me. First thing he tell me is, you blew right past that stop sign, huh? I'm like, what? I almost had to cuss him out. His partner pulled up. Nobody was wearing a body camera. I told his partner to put his body camera on, because I'm going to need this on tape. And I proceeded to tell this African-American sheriff's officer, I ain't gonna say his name, that's all I'm gonna say about him. Now I didn't say his name. I proceeded to tell him how wrong and disrespectful and crazy it was for a person who, under the color of law, is supposed to uphold the law, breaking it to this point that he almost claimed my life. If I didn't see him coming and I wasn't paying attention, he would have hit me. Because he sure enough wasn't paying attention. He would have took me up out of there. And he know it too. He was like, and after me berating him for like a minute, He was like, yeah, man, we all wrong. I'm like, it ain't even like that. It's like, you're not even going to accept the fact that you were speeding in the wrong lane. And as a result of that, you ran me off the road, almost hit me. And then proceed to try and arrest me for running a stop sign on a bicycle? Tripping. Is that where we at? I literally had asked him, is that what we doing? That's not what good cops do. Are you kidding me? I'm not, his partner was laughing too. his partner, I know he was laughing. Every time I turned around to him, he was trying not to laugh. He was laughing. But my bad. My bad. I'm sorry. We out on this tangent. I'm sorry. But yeah, man. But single by choice or design. For years, women have Section A baby mamas. For years, they've garnered this attitude that they are better than the average guy. They are below average. You got to be poor to qualify for that stuff. And you can't date a bus driver? Are you kidding me? I think it's single by design. You were offered a choice by the government to separate from a good man to where y'all can hole like I grew up in, and now you have a stronger facility to have teachable moments to build and mold and teach the kids in a space to where they can absorb and grow and be that. Now it depends on what you teach them. It don't end there. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's like, yeah, you need a house with two parents in it. It don't end there. Yeah, you need that so you can have a stable environment so the kids can grow like that. Now what you gonna teach them? Now what are you gonna model before them so they can absorb and be that? What are they gonna be? And living in this time and day and age, I think that's a gift and a curse. Because not everybody grew up with two parents in the household. Not everybody grew up in a stable environment like that. A lot of people grew up with single moms. Like I said, ain't nothing good or bad about this. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? A single mom can model a situation and model a type of person that can be functioning in society. But is it the norm that we've seen? Is it? That what you seeing? That what you looking at? The last 10, 15 years? That's what you seen? I'll wait. Single by choice or by design? You know what I'm saying? I think it's single by design. Because this system was designed to keep you single. And now it's a badge of honor. Like, oh, now you want to be a baby mom. Now the pendulum of the dynamic between men and women in America has swung rapidly. So bad. You see it. You see it. There's a lot of single women in their 40s and 50s dating. Now, if you single by the time you 50, you still single by the time you 50? You a woman? Yo, it's over. It's over. Don't be Madonna. Don't be Madonna. Don't post them pictures like that. And she famous. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. She need to fire her plastic surgeon too. Oh yeah, for sure. You can't do like a virgin at 50, Madonna. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. Catherine Zeta Jones is about your age. About. But she tasteful. I mean, she, Catherine Zeta-Jones, you seen a picture of her lately? You know what I'm saying? That's classic. But then again, you know what I'm saying? We got the Latina community talking about they built this country, huh, John Leguizamo? Y'all built this country. Y'all thriving right now. Y'all work together with y'all people. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna lie. Y'all doing y'all thing. I lived in a neighborhood where some vatos, you know what I'm saying? Some Mexicans, some SS. You feel me? Sorry. Where my Latin familia, whole fam. Like 5-6 people in the same house. Next thing you know, a few months later, 5-6 trucks at the same house. You know what I'm saying? 5-6 months later, yo. A year or 3 later, yo. A truck gone. Another 2 years, another truck gone. Start seeing them around Highland. Yo, that's how you do it. That group economics. That's how you work together. See, us as you know what I'm saying? I don't want to take to a racial spot, but you know, there's a thing called Stockholm Syndrome. There's a thing called PTSD. Like, we mentally have been attacked, are being attacked, and continue to be attacked on a daily basis, minute to minute. I mean, even today, you know, that's why depression exists. You know what I'm saying? How many times a day you get told you're not pretty enough? You're not handsome enough. You don't look good enough. You're not good enough. How many times, whether it being implied or straight out said to you, how many times a day do you get told that? Not by people, by things, by billboards, by commercials, cartons, movies, even by your own friends and co-workers. You get told you're not good enough. You get told you need to try harder. Yeah. You get told, make it seem that every time you make a mistake, you make so many mistakes. It's interesting, isn't it? Single by choice or by design? You know, I believe it's the latter. I think we gonna keep it with women, because women are the ones with the choice. Men, we offer. You feel me, Chris Rock? Hey, you feel me? We offer. That's what we do. We don't have a choice. We give choices. You know? We give. That's just who we are by design. The male body is the entity that gives. The female design is the entity that chooses. It's biology. It's a simple thing. We just gonna deal with male and female. We ain't gonna deal with nothing else. Because X chromosomes, XY chromosomes, that's what it's about. We talking about biology here. And everybody on this planet got one or the other or both. Masculine traits, feminine traits. Everybody got those, but one is dominant above the other. And I believe you gotta accept things for what they are. Accept the truth. See the truth. And accept it. It's the truth. You can't deny it. It's still there in your face. You've been denying it for this long, so long. Stop denying the truth. It's the truth. This is the truth. Truth is, if you moving in a masculine way in your life, you need a feminine counterpart to that. It's yin and yang. If you want to be your best self, you got to bring it together and form a better you. Become a better me. I got that series as well. Better Me series. Check it out. But single by choice? I don't think so. Nobody chooses to be single. People choose to break up. People choose to leave. Nobody chooses to be single. Leaving is a choice. I think leaving is a choice. Staying is a choice as well. That also is a choice. Denial is also a choice. There's so many choices. We can choose to believe the propaganda. We can choose to believe that we're not good enough. Or we can choose to make better decisions every day. You don't have to make small choices. You can choose not to be a jerk. You can choose that. You can choose not to insult, not choose not to be harsh. You can choose to have a lighter touch. Luckily for us humans, we have a thing called dialogue, dialect, forethought. We can think about things and ponder things. And while we think and ponder, we can choose. When it comes to relationships, men don't choose, men offer. Especially today after the Me Too movement. I'm sorry I said that, but you know what I'm saying? After the also movements. It's crazy. After being able to ruin a man's life off of accusation. It's crazy. Especially a person like me. I've never done nothing wrong. Nobody like that. Never. I can't. That's not who I am. That's never been who I am. You can ask anybody in Panama City about JT. They'll all tell you the same thing. The guy smiles a lot. He is a wonderful guy, you know. But one thing they'd never say about me is that I forced anything. I don't force anything. It's your choice. Make a choice. Choose. It's your choice. You choose to do things that lead down a road, a path. You've already made the choice. And like Neo, now you have to understand the choice. See, and I say that I'm gonna use the Matrix in almost everything I talk about, because it has so much truth in it. You feel me? It has so much truth in it. But yeah, it's like the words you say. I understand now that life and death is in the tongue. You know what I'm saying? Women understand this too. That's why they came up with gaslighting. You feel me? They came up with shaming, insults, guilt, need to be right. They do that a lot. They do it to perfection. Because that's all they got. That's all they got. Us men, we got the strength to manipulate the world we live in. We can build things. We can create things. Women can do it too, but just not to that degree. That's like when you lose your eyesight, all the rest of your senses become sharper. Not because it's automatic, because you have to work at them more, because now you lost something. Now they have to become sharper to make up for the loss. We can create. We can like I said, life and death is in the tongue, you feel me? And it's like the words we use really do shape our reality. They really do. Have you been around somebody always negative all the time? Ain't never got nothing good to say, they always negative? Of course not. Nobody's around them. That's what I'm saying. Those are the people alone. By design. If they only knew all they had to do was choose different words. Make that one small choice. You don't have to say it's negative. I mean, it may not be good, but you're looking towards the good. You're looking towards the better. And once you start looking towards the better, you start seeing a path towards that better that you can walk. A step here, a step there. Now we're closer. Oh, getting offline. Let me do a step here. It's over there. Refocus. And once you start making choices to a better, even by using better words, different words. My bad, not better, but different words. I mean, because nothing's good or bad. You, the way you've been talking is the way you've been talking for a long time. And you've been saying those words you've been saying for a long time. And as you say the words you've been saying, you've been moving a certain way. You've been doing certain things, acclimated and joined with the words that you're saying. When you're upset, when you're pissed off, you're breathing heavy. You're shaking your hand. You're moving your hands in a certain way. You're projecting a certain energy, a certain file, a certain rigid energy in the air with the dissonance of your words, with the movements of your body. You're generating a dissonant wave. Yeah, like that. And that goes out, that wave is your aura, and that aura goes out. What you think energy like that would do? What do you think energy, rigid, discorded energy like that being pushed out would do? To plants? Maybe nothing would grow right. To the air? Maybe the wind picks up because of the static. Starts moving erratically, maybe. What'd you think if hundreds of thousands of people moved that way? Pushing out that dissonant energy, citywide, nationwide. That's a stronger dissonant force. What you think that stronger dissonant force would do? Would cause? Maybe nothing would grow right. You might have to start to find out a way to genetically modify the crops because nothing will grow right. You may have to start to create a different version of that fruit, vegetable, meat. Yeah, these are facts. I'm trying to tell you. This is your history. You can look this up. It's called genetically modified organism, GMO. Oh, you eat that daily. Please believe. You do. You do. You drink milk? You eat pancakes? Hamburgers? Hamburger. French fries? The Wonder Burger in particular, that veggie thing? What about the vegetables? You know how much pesticide is sprayed on the vegetables to keep insects off of it? You know that the seeds are even genetically modified to grow seedless fruit, like seedless watermelon. You think that's natural? It's let me clue you in on something right quick. They have a Terminator gene they put in the seed. So when it grows with that Terminator gene to get rid of the black seeds, the good seeds, now you just got the albinos, the white ones. Seedless. Not really seedless, but I was flipping my lid when I found out the gene they had made so to give you seedless watermelon is called the Terminator gene. Come on, man. Hey, I watched all the Terminators, okay? It wasn't a good time for humanity. That's like the zombie virus. Yeah, they just old pathogens that they looking at. But come on, man, y'all calling it zombie virus. Stop it. Stop it. Okay? And these are facts. You can look it up. The gene used to modify watermelons to make seedless watermelon. Look it up yourself. The Terminator gene. Look it up. It's called Terminator. Look it up. But it's the truth. I promise you, it's the truth. Scientists are finally catching up that this is not a material world. This isn't even an atomic world. This is a world made off of wavelengths, waveforms, semi-sort of waves. But you know what I'm saying? I can go by choice or by design. I think it's the latter. Because with all that bad energy you projecting out, it's not attracting. It's dissonant. It pushes away. That's why you can't keep nobody, sis. Your attitude stink. You got rigid energy, sis. For real. If you just be feminine, friendly. I know you hate to hear that. Try it though. It's the one thing you haven't tried on a consistent basis. You try it once or twice, this stuff ain't working, then you back to it. How long your attitude been like that? For years? How long you been like that? For years? Try this for 6 months. Just try it. 6 months. See, won't you like it? Try it though. That's all I'm saying. You been trying the way you been doing it. What's that been doing for you? How that been for you? You thinking too short. How long that interaction last? How many interactions was that? You still going back to the booty call? You still calling up Smokey? Feel me? They hitting you back, they still ignoring you, huh? Yeah. But see, once you get there, you still gotta be friendly. You still gotta be feminine. Still gotta put that energy out. You gotta, once you get there, you gotta meet on the bridge of compromise to build a relationship that will benefit you both. Maybe not happy, because you know what I'm saying, building anything takes work, sweat, blood, sweat, and tears. It do. So you putting in work, and it's a job. So it's your choice to be single. You right. But it was designed that way. So maybe it was a little bit of both. Somebody came up with a design for your life to be single and struggling like you is. Created the internet so you can lie to the world about how you bossing up, but you got negative $37 in your savings. But you got a blue check though, right? Single as all I get out. Or you like that one lady who had the baby move back in with her parents at age 40? You could be her. She was on CNN too. She was a sports newscaster too. Baby mama from a sperm donor. Mixed kid. What's so sad, sis, is you can't even get a kid that look like you. You gotta get a kid mixed. You said you didn't like us. There's a lot of word eating going on these days. The things you said in anger, that dissonance energy that you projected, pushing and poisoning everything around you, you still doing that constantly? You're not alone yet? Wait, it's coming. That train ain't never late, sis. That train ain't never late. And I'm talking to women because y'all choose. This is y'all's choice. Men, we can not be too much of a jerk, work hard, you know what I'm saying? Be a little less. But then again, would you want us a little less? You know, man, we simple, carnal, easy to please. Ain't changed in decades. Men still want sex, silence, and sandwich in half for the last 100 years. You feel me? I think women wanted the same thing for hundreds of years too. It's just that over the years we've acquiesced it. And now, after decades of acquiescing, nigh millennia of acquiescing and making life comfortable for, you know how I say that this world was made comfortable for women in the Western world? Because when fun toys, you know what I'm talking about, SEX toys, when they came out, exclusively for women first. Like, it's not even taboo anymore for a female to have a bullet in the purse. It's normal now. How about this? How many men on a spicy fans? You know what I'm talking about? OF. How many OF models you know that are men? Solo channels. How many OF models do you know that are women? Solo channels. How many female models making millions? How many male models making millions? You don't have to be particularly smart to model. You gotta be particularly smart to be a CEO. Let's level set. You feel me? Trying to tell you. So, women, you were designed to be alone and you took the bait. And you're still taking the bait. Now that they got you in the pen, have you heard? Some housing facilities aren't even accepting Section 8 anymore. Those sperm banks don't really have black sperm to give you. And your sorority sisters cutthroating you out. Jumping ahead of the line, W. You want to be a baby mama. You know, there was this one case of this one lady trying to find a sperm donor to put him on child support. Crazy. Craziness. But yeah, the crazy stuff like the me also movement has caused women in the workplace to be isolated and ignored by their male counterparts because they can't trust you. You're cutthroat. You're out for yourself. You're selfish. That's also another level and another layer to the conversation, because those attitudes y'all foster, the I deserve attitude that's been fostering in women the last decades has gotten so out of control that y'all starting to look like RuPaul wanting Queen Elizabeth outcomes. For real. You don't listen. You want what you want. And what the heck is starter husbands about? For real? No, it ain't no starter wives, because wives take everything in divorce. They feel me? No, I don't care what you say. Men get raped in divorce court. And that's a direct quote from a divorce lawyer, by the way. By the way. Yeah. What can I say, man? Single by choice. Because it was designed that way by somebody else. And here I thought women hated to be told what to do, but they've been listening to that diligently for decades. But y'all don't want no scrubs, huh? But you got negative $37 in your bank account. Women get called foodie dates for people they don't like. What's up with that? You know, I think I'm going to take a lesson with the majority. Women, get your act together. And as a result, as of today, we gonna do better. I'm gonna do better. Single by choice. Because it was designed that way. But I think men are single by choice. Because it's safer. Y'all designing it that way. Well, I'm gonna say it like this. Be amazing to yourself. Because you're the only you this universe will ever have. And if you got time, be excellent to each other. Because a little niceness goes a long way. Women's currency is attention. Men's currency is affection, physically. Starved of either, it all comes crumbling down. City boys, we up.